Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legion TD on FBG. Alright, cannon egg with a polar. I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man. I've landmine as well, it's a pretty good 2-1. Don't think I'll make too much use of it. I think I'll use the egg sack instead, but you know, it's nice regardless. Alright, we have Night Saber with Ranger. Crusader start, has Bone Warrior. The rest of the role is pretty crap. Be interesting to see what he does, if it's an early drop and roll. Maybe it's a Maverick. Yeah, we'll see. We've got really good Disciple roll actually. Hydra Null Cannon with TOT. Seems like pretty ideal. Could go Hydra for 7, double Hydra with Nulls for 10. Let's send 2. I'm down to send 2 if the kill speed looks fine. Alright, whatever. Furb? Okay, Furb on 2. Haven't sent a Furb on 2 for a little while. Oh my god. Sorry. That's actually pretty bad. I meant to tap R to see if I would get the Furb before income. And I tapped E instead of R and sent the dino. God damn it. Alright. No, I actually feel bad about that. It's completely my fault. They'll think egg. Maybe. Yeah, look, it's not the end of the world, but it's not good. I mean, shit happens, you know, but we'll try not to do that. It's the first time I've missed a hockey in a fucking long time. What should be like 3 lands leaking to Furbs and then the guy that got a dino massive mid eating 20 crepes? Show me that. That's a Mal? Yeah, that's a Mal. Okay, so there's 2 mid. Guard with Polar and Aqua. Okay. No king. Well, no attack. Probably no regen either. Considering we're relatively fast on 1. Probably Aqua got a dino. Probably. How good / bad are we here? Relatively bad. Fine. Relatively bad. Okay. Yeah, I know I have a cannon, but I want to be like 7/7. Yeah, look, I'll probably have to overbuild. Okay, I kind of forgot this even could overbuild. But yeah, it's all fine. Gotta make sure I don't underbuild too egregiously on 4. If I don't underbuild too egregiously, I mean I think I want double cannons upgraded. Right, well we're not that bad. I could just get a small cannon actually. Okay, they scout. What do they scout? Unless they already sent, they're gonna want to send 6. Okay. I should just stay then, because I have a Magnetor, and maybe I put a Magnetor in my build. Normally I wouldn't, but maybe I put a Magnetor in my build now. Okay, early reroll. Cool. Definitely a carry setup. That makes my life slightly awkward in some ways, actually. Because, like, what do I do now? Do I push? Probably not. Okay, so I mean the only level they're going to want to send is 6. That's the scout they got, right? Immolation. Okay. What do I do with that?
Upgrade complete. I am prepared. Enlighten me.
They're never, ever, 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 ever sending here into that scout. It makes absolutely no sense.
I am prepared.
Watch them send, and then I look like a fool. Yeah. But into that scout, it makes no sense. They see 3 lanes that can just easily clear with high values. It is the worst send setup. So I'd rather set up to be reasonable on 6. Ah, they clog. Why? Why would you ever clog? Did they not scout? Like, did they just not look at the scout? This is so fucking good for us. Wow, life is amazing. That's a 50 elite clog, so they can't 6, and we have immolation, so I don't care anyway. Alright, whatever. Yeah. We can absolutely send someone 6. Because this game we actually have really nice push, with the exception of me, but you know what, it's not really my fault. Because after the scout on 3 I was supposed to cover 6. Magnetor eats nothing. I mean, time is fun. The only time it's like a little bit awkward if they have immolation, but then we have immolation as well. If we 6, we get really, really fat. This roll loves being fat. This roll loves being fat. This one, I mean, he just gets fat and it's fine. And like, what are they gonna do? Send really hard into immolation and we don't care that much? Do we actually think they're immolation? I mean, there might be, but it's pretty common, at least from what I've seen in FPG, to sack a heal on 5 with any spell. I'm personally not a fan of. But yeah, I've seen it quite a bit. So I may as well just build the rest at this point, right? So I got exact landmine, I can just clear 7 and full push. That seems reasonable. It'll be fun as well. Yeah, let's do that. It's day 7 too. I mean, this end will be pretty disgusting, but doesn't really matter. Yeah, that clog that doesn't make any sense, man. Is it like a full disrespect clog and they're like, yeah, these guys fucking suck. And they won't be able to play their incredibly simple roles well enough? Maybe. Me load that instead.
I am prepared. Enlighten me. Out with it. I bid you.
Anyway. We have a lot of wood, which is nice.
I am prepared.
A lot of wood is a good amount of wood to have. Shocking, I know. But, you know, I guess this is why you guys are here. It's just there's lessons you wouldn't get anywhere else. Yeah, definitely a Murgle, Ferment Whelp. Let's go Wyverns. Wyverns are cool. Barely ever get an opportunity to send Wyverns, and I think they're actually good into Clog, because it's really hard to get enough attack to one-shot Wyverns. But it's pretty easy to get enough attack to one-shot all the other sends. Because Wyvern has 390 HP, but Dark Troll it's like 240. This is 260 and it's crap. Send a Frostwolf and it's legit. Like Spirit is 190, Hermit is 230, 260. That 390 HP. Okay, green takes a whole bunch of feed, which is like fine, it's not necessarily a good or bad thing for anyone.
I am prepared.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required. Upgrade complete.
Thy bidding. No one shall be the wiser. That's a given.
Job's done.
My brothers.
Job's done.
Has
Job's
begun.
done.
That's a
Job's
given.
done. Job's done.
No one
Job's
shall be the
done.
wiser.
Job's done.
My brothers. Enlighten me.
Job's done.
Right, let's see how well our landmines do. 9 landmines? Could be decent. This creep scares me. Yeah. That fucking creep. God. Fuck that, man. That's really annoying. So I don't clear shit because of that one creep running on the outside. Oh well. Also, I'm absolutely pushing here, by the way. That's just not what's gonna happen. So we can ditch 3 heals and it's fine.
Research complete. Under siege. More lumber is
But yeah, we have enough push where we won't have too much risk getting attacked. Anyway, those landmines fucking sucked. But yeah, that is one thing I hate about landmines. You get that for that early creep on the opposite side to where you want him, and it just kills everything you're trying to accomplish. Pretty sure it's a hit the range creeps angle because we'll burn the creeps with ammo anyway. I hit the range sands rather. Eleven attack is 2-shot Dark Troll, so it's time for regen now. I got like almost max regen, and we're sending Dark Trolls, which is really bad. Because they don't actually get their stacks on the king. So their DPS is like pretty whatever, they're easy to kill.
more lumber is required.
Out with it.
Alright.
Out with it.
If I leak here, I'm actually relatively happy because I'll feed my team who has better rolls.
More lumber
Definitely blue should not be pushing here. Should be looking for a carry.
is required. More lumber is required.
And I get to push this game, which is what I wanted to do. From level 1, but then it was like, okay, well, kind of have to overbuild when we give them time with those rolls, and then we give them that scout, and it's like, well, okay. The like obvious play is that they just go 6. And if they just went 7, I'm like, fine, 7 if I stay for 1, obviously. And then they clogged into 3 times high push. And what looked from scout like 4 times push. So yeah, I don't know. Feels like they gave us a really easy game, and I don't know why they did that.
Research complete. More lumber is required. 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 More lumber is required.
Okay, they have 1 lane mid only. This is a good amount of time, yeah. And I can lake on 9. I just won't load magic. They're not one-shotting here. Not always, at least. That's nice of them. Especially for me, because 7-6, but I don't have much actual banked wood. And you can go 7-5 if you want, but the point was basically like make sure you're fine on 8. Might even be able to get second Hydra. Nah. Actually not that far away from it though, which is pretty nuts. Pre-reroll? Wow. Wow. That's a good roll. Shame you can't really afford the good shit in the roll for level 10, but I mean, it doesn't matter. You just grab a melee eye, a solar villain, build like whatever, and then Hydra's after 10, and it's like the cruisiest game ever, really. Okay. Yeah, you can see how little lumber I have compared to the rest of my team, hey? Triple Hydra, Immo 2 heals. We want an option to leak, I think. In the mid-game. If it goes mid-game. It may not, I suppose. Okay, we should not be sending Panda Punch Warlock. That is silly. Okay, successfully leak here, so that's good. Yeah, I'll just run it all the way up to 7-8, because I can just recover with this push as well. Militia and Bowman. Yeah, huge balls because can let me maybe occasionally do a little bit of damage on 10. It's not really actually about that, it's about it's the best load for Arena and for 11, and I have nothing else to spend my gold on at the moment because I'm not really intending on going 7-9. I don't think it gives me very much.
I stand ready.
And 7-8 I know I can just recover. Whenever I want. I went 7-6.
I stand ready.
I wouldn't have gone 7-6 if I was him. But I guess it's fine.
More lumber is required.
We can boost some regen early since we have good push. Because in the end, we've got to not die on 10, right? Like, we really shouldn't, but we've got to not die on 10. Okay, they're gonna survive, which is fine. We're gonna burn all our wood.
More lumber is required.
And then
Lumber is required.
maybe we're
More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
we need to be careful 13 now actually, if we lose all our heals.
More lumber is
Is that true? That's probably not true. No, that's not really true. We might need to be careful 14 if I leak every level for 15. I would be very much in favour of keeping one heal if that's possible, so... You can't do that though. Nah, it's gone. That boss is too healthy to leave. Alright, game is somewhat problematic. It should never be problematic really. Because we shouldn't lose 2 heals here. Because I'm pretty sure TL is meant to just stay 7-4 in damage with full pierce. And then its life is easy. But yeah, it's all fine. So I don't get to build a Magnetor here. What do I get to build?
Research complete.
I am prepared. No one shall be the wiser.
I get to do that for sure.
That's a given. I bid you.
Let's do this placement actually.
I am prepared.
Job done.
Pretty sure I get to do like that.
Job done.
No one shall be the wiser. I bid you. Enlighten.
Job done. Job done.
Pretty sure that should be bad enough.
I bid you.
Because what I can do is I can put a like an exec or something here to drag half the creeps to essentially assassinate those small cannons. Okay, Arenoin is very good. Das ist gut. Are we scared of 14? Quadruple 7-5. No, we should be fine. We need to be like a little bit conscious of it, but actually scared, I don't think so. So let's put an exec there. And let's get rid of all my landmines.
I am prepared.
We really don't need him 7-5.
Enlighten me. Out with it.
No, and it's not close.
Prepared.
Okay, so we drag the creeps to this side. Then, because this is a half spot back, we should have like 60% on this right side. Okay, never mind, because I dragged them all. That's fine. Some creeps will go to the small cannons. That is not enough creeps to the small cannons. I thought I would get like 7 or 8. I mean, it's fine because I'm still leaking, right? Okay. So maybe I needed to delay in the middle. Or just, well, just put that exact a little bit further behind, I guess. We should give really nice bounty on these leaks. Should be like 40-50. Yeah.
Enlighten me.
This is just a guess, but it's basically like I leaked a few creeps on 9, and that's about it. So there was no reason for my bounty to be low.
Research complete.
Okay, and I can do the really convenient thing with cannon.
Upgrade complete.
My brothers.
Job's done.
Out with it.
Which is build lots of upgraded cannons and then don't load them. And then leak with very high value. In order to make sure my team gets solid amount of bounty. Because upgraded cannon is 240 gold.
I am prepared.
So each one of these counts as 240 value, but without the load they fucking suck. They're like embarrassingly bad, so I get to leak a reasonable amount with I guess you'd say an inflated amount of bounty. Because just upgraded unloaded cannon is just such a bad unit. Loaded, it's a good unit. Unloaded, it's garbage. Which is, you know, completely reasonable. Why would we skip 15? They have... well, they have 2 Dark Priest lanes. Maybe they can live. I think it's hard though. Probably depends on the Aqua's reroll. If he has Hydra or like Tok or something, then they're actually not that bad 15, I guess. This is a nice leak, I think.
Enlighten,
If we want to skip, I should probably hold 13.
enlighten. I am prepared. Thy bidding.
Okay. Yeah, we can click the button of much convenience.
My brothers.
Upgrade complete.
Thy bidding.
How cruisy is it leaking with cannon, man?
Done.
It's so easy to do. Just have a bunch of fucking unloaded cannons. These are gonna run out of ammo. I can be like 3,800 value on 14 and leak to no send. Didn't check my bounty on 12 there. That's fine, I'm sure it was reasonable. So how many behemoths can I send? I should be able to send 3. Yeah, I should be able to send 3. And he gets his own. Cool. Nice delay on those eggs. Maybe I should have done a few more eggs. They don't proc on 14, so there's no point doing them 14. $25 leaks should be a bounty still, hopefully 20-30. Okay. Somehow it went up significantly.
I am prepared. Enlighten.
Wow, I'm surprised it went up.
Out with it. Enlighten. No one shall be the wiser.
Let me go ahead and get a
I am prepared.
Magnetor here.
It has begun.
Job done.
Out with it. Thy bidding.
Not gonna load cannons.
Upgrade.
If I'm giving 50-60%. Yeah, that's true. When you're like low bounty leaking, it's a bit hard. But this game is really easy because I want to leak a lot, and I figured I'd be giving like 20-30%, but I guess I just have enough value to actually increase my bounty, which is fucking ridiculous, man. Anyway. Gonna send instantly because, yeah, and as you can see, eggs on 14 don't proc. But that's fine, we know about that. And I'll sell that egg as well. I'll sell that egg for next level. Which doesn't help me anymore. I do 3. Fortunately, like, kinda fast here, because, as I said, eggs don't proc, but it's alright.
I pledge my loyalty.
30-40. 30-40 is very, very reasonable. So each of these creeps give like 5 gold. 6 gold. Yeah, 5 and 6 gold on the creeps. That's fair.
Thy bidding.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Upgrade complete.
Enlighten me. No one shall be the wiser.
See how full magic load goes. Not a big fan of eggs on 15 either, since it's actually really interesting, but because, well, since Firelord, or since Demon is now unable to be sent on 15, right?
Storm, earth, and fire. Heed my
Oh, we have 5 behemoths. Who else sent one? Blue.
Enlighten me. Out with it. Thy bidding.
He definitely didn't. I skip, okay. But since there's no plus damage aura from 15, eggs don't, from demon on 15, eggs don't proc anymore. On 15 they used to proc when, or they proc when the centaurs get buffed by the demon aura. Then the eggs actually proc to centaur because that damage increment was like worked to proc the eggs, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, we have one less Kraken than we should, and one more Behemoth, so that's actually pretty unideal. I'm not going to say that's what made them live, or makes them live. But it definitely, I mean, it doesn't help. Because someone gets a much easier hold than they should have. That's the Dark Priest, so that's yellow leaking, so it's actually 3 lanes leaking. Okay. Then it's an interesting question, like, are we actually completely fine 17? I'm pretty sure we are, which is silly, but I'm pretty sure we are. In terms of skipping 15, it's like, it does make sense to set in 15. Or to, like, play for a 15 game. Why would we ever push it? That is just silly.
Enlighten me. I am prepared. Out with it. I bid you.
18 is probably relatively likely. Depends how much Andy we showed. I mean, we showed a lot of Hydras, I guess. Butcher should go behind. Ghost, MOE. It's pretty good. Still would have done some Butchers, but it's fine. Okay. Get rid of those.
Job's done.
I am prepared.
Big balls.
Job's done. Upgrade
Just do that.
My brothers, enlighten me.
Job's done.
Out with it.
Then I'll ram my huge balls down the throat of, or down the throats of the golems on level 17. I guess that's the plan at the moment. It's relatively likely they 18, but they also might just 17. I mean, I'm gonna keep building cannons because what else should I do, right? Should I, as the 7-8 lane with low value and full anti-17, try and hold 18? That doesn't make much sense. I should actually do something, or try to do something that I'm good at doing. Okay, so huge balls. I'm really dumb. I had like 2 huge ball cannons with plenty of ammo that I just loaded for no reason.
Upgrade complete.
Enlighten
Oh well.
has begun. My brothers, I bid you.
Job's done.
We get like a little bit of frontline because these have a decent chance of proccing on 18 more so than 17, and like adding a small cannon is just why would I do that? It doesn't do anything. But yeah, honestly we're pretty fucking hard to kill at like on any level this game, so I think we can just wait for this end, and if they wait for 21, but they go here, so I'll actually be hopefully relatively useful. Don't think I can mid, but should be able to do an unreasonable amount of clear. Hopefully can knock that behemoth. Come on. Thank you. So yeah, I don't have enough like frontline to go mid, but I have a lot of damage, so I don't actually leak much. And then yeah. Okay, so this is going to be a long game, presumably. Which is not great playing against double Dark Priest, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
Research complete.
We can leak in 24 if we want. Awaken 22. Maybe that's actually quite interesting. Leaks into 22. Because they're just going to keep building meridians, most likely on those 2 lanes. I actually like the sound of that, but we'll see.
More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required.
Enlighten me.
This strikes me as like a 7-15 game, but I'm also pretty strong at this point, so I don't need to. Because basically what I'm thinking is we're not actually that great 24, we have 3 lanes going Hydra.
Research complete.
Out with it.
Straight 24. That is presumably with no leaks. I don't like that very much. I don't actually think that will kill them. It might, but I don't actually think it will.
I am prepared. Out with it.
I would like to leak and go 22, but we'll see. We'll go for that plan. So I don't really want to control anything. Leaks are quite possible though.
Enlighten me.
Quite reasonable to lose 24 if we leak, on these rolls at least.
I am prepared. Enlighten me. Thy bidding.
I think the best thing I can do is drag the Magna. Okay, well these are like a lot of different plans. 28 is fucking awful.
Out with it.
Let's not leak here then. That's the only way I can't leak here on short notice, because I was planning to leak.
I am prepared.
Meridian's one of their best levels, is 28, because it's a low number of creeps, so it just debuffs everything. If you have a bunch of Meridians, you can essentially consider 28 to be like 40% weaker. Which is just about as silly as it sounds. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, guess I'll start burning through rerolls then. Still on free, right? Yeah. Maybe I'll just get like Dark Priest or something. We'll drop a couple of these. I don't think I'll use Aspect, but maybe Ship.
Job's done. Job's done.
Fucking Parasite. Because it's actually like very correct to do all of the... my poor APM.
Out with it.
Okay, well that's a good roll for now.
Job's done.
Upgrade you.
Prepared.
Okay, that'll do.
Out with it.
Alright, well all my cannons are parasited, which is... I'm honestly pretty happy with myself with that. Yeah, we managed to load a few like minus armor ammos. Because I don't really want to leak 3 bosses here. It may happen. And by may happen, I mean will happen? Yeah, okay, whatever. Guess I'll just like 3 bosses then. It's not the end of the world.
I am prepared. Enlighten
Obviously bosses always give full bounty, so feed my team a bit. I don't hate that. Then yeah. Got Hydra EA with helicopter. I mean, that's pretty cracked 24, and obviously so many cannons in the backline. My only problem is obviously value, but I also think it's correct to just push like this, so... Okay, let's get rid of that. And I think I need to sell one more. Nope, never mind. All my cannons have some ammo.
Job done.
I am prepared.
That's good.
Upgrade complete.
We are... Considering we have... more bank? No, not necessarily. They're like slightly ahead.
I bid you.
I'm like the exception to the norm this game, I guess, because obviously I have a lot more push, a lot more lumber, but less value. So I have a bit more income. Our like average lane value. No, not average, our like median lane value is a bit better, so that's good. I really don't think 28 is good into Meridians. And I think we're gonna find that out, but maybe it's okay. But I don't think 28 into Meridian is very good at all. I think Lakes in 22 would have been quite interesting, actually. I'm not certain it would be game end,
Out with it.
since it is like a high value game. But I think it would have been quite interesting if nothing else. But it's all fine. Sorry, I'm just getting my charger. Because my screen just went dark. So, almost out of battery.
I bid
Okay,
you.
there we go.
I am prepared.
Yeah, all fine. I still have mostly PS ammo loaded in.
Bidding. Enlighten me.
Then I'll just make sure to selectively load huge balls. So looking at the rolls. Hades auras with Druid DPS. Okay. I mean, that's fine. He's not going to go... like, Hades is pretty decent frontline on 28, but he's not going to go MOEs, so it's like, whatever. Just Meridian spam. Just Meridian spam. What's his tier 5? Oh, he rerolled. Why the fuck would you do that? That's not enough Meridians. Okay, well that's really good. This, okay. Well, 28 is a lot more reasonable if Green wants to reroll before getting enough Meridians. That's cool. Okay, so selective, big balls, that. I'm gonna be try and be like somewhat economical with it.
I am prepared.
I'm just gonna start ditching these egg sacks. I'll need the space if this game drags long anyway.
Job done.
I am prepared. Enlighten me.
9 shots.
Complete.
I bidding.
9 shots.
I am prepared.
9 shots. Fine. 9 is the magic number we're reloading on. That's what I've decided. It's entirely arbitrary, but you know. Oh well. Did I reroll over Oracle this game? When I did the double spin with the parasites? I think I might have. Probably Probably shouldn't have done that, probably should have just accepted that 20 was a level where I was gonna leak and then kept a few oracles. Okay, in retrospect I regret that. Also that helicopter, I do not want it getting sniped like that. Maybe I'll build another one. Put it in the back corner, in the back pocket here. Unloaded cannons. Alright.
Thy bidding has begun. Enlighten me.
Job's done.
I am prepared.
Walk log? Walk log.
Upgrade complete.
No one shall
Not an aggressive walk log because you can start to split
Job
endgame if you're not careful, just because everything gets laggier. Moves slower, splits start to become a bit more aggressive. Okay, so we're going Phoenix. Going TD. Okay. I'm not building my best for 24. I'm building more with 28 in mind. Yeah, I mean, I guess this unit's pretty good.
I am prepared.
Since I'm 100% ranged, it literally just says your units deal 16% more damage. It's like, hey, that's nice, thank you for that.
Job's done.
I am prepared.
Let's just straight line now.
Job's done.
At some point, I'll probably use the 100 reroll.
Upgrade complete.
At some point. I guess not quite yet. Interesting that we upgrade the parasite on the Tree of Time and not on the Hydras. It's just like an interesting way to spend 120 gold. It's gonna move into the middle though. That's just what units start to do. I think very simple setup, hey? We go 27. Are we good 27? Not really. Okay, so if we're going 27, it's time to reroll now.
Research complete. Job's done.
Enlighten me.
Job's done.
Sure? Sure. Back to cannon.
I am prepared.
Build more farm. Upgrade complete.
Out with it. Thy bidding
Do you think 27 will work? I'm inclined to say no, but it might.
has begun.
Yeah, since we're going 27, the levels they're gonna send are like 30? 31 plus, right? Or 27. So if I'm just building Hydras, which of those levels am I building against? Not really any of them. Hydras are like fine 31 plus, but we don't exactly lack Hydras. Or frontline, so better off burning through the rerolls, looking to actually find damage, auras. I found damage and an aura, so it's like pretty okay roll to keep until we send. Until after we send, rather. Do we want Lake 26? Can I Lake 26? I think we do. I think we absolutely do, actually.
Thy bidding. I am prepared. That's a given. My brothers. No one shall be the wiser. I am
Job's
prepared.
done.
Thy bidding. Out
Job's
with it.
done.
Enlighten me. Enlighten me. Thy
Do you think I'll be able to Lake? Maybe. Won't be easy.
out with it.
I think it's possible. Okay. So bang, 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 bang. Militia on cooldown for commander. Okay, have successfully, well, somewhat successfully split. Cannons at such long range, never going to be able to like fully split them. But you know, we made a good faith attempt. Yeah, it looks like this is actually just not going to happen. No, okay. Should send a couple of moguls because I have so much fucking wood. Or maybe, actually. Cannons out of ammo. Unloaded cannons, pure garbage. Yeah, unloaded cannons to the rescue, man. Wow. This is a very nice lake. Okay, well we get like double everything, which is good.
I stand ready.
Ready to work.
We're sending a couple of goals because splits start happening. Nah. Let's actually win this game.
I pledge my
Well, the lake doesn't get better than this, so that's something.
to work.
I stand ready.
You. Okay.
I am prepared.
What you
Upgrade.
Thy bidding.
And then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Enlighten.
Job's done.
That'll be like fine. Demon.
Pledge my loyalty. Job's
I
done.
stand ready.
Kraken. More moguls, because people are going to forget to send them.
I am prepared.
16 seconds.
Upgrade complete.
Don't do that.
Job's done.
Behemoth. Mogul.
I stand
Ah, fuck, upgraded that cannon. Didn't sell it, also upgraded it. Well played. Well played. Fuck. And it's... yeah, whatever. My bad. That was probably pretty important if I'm trying to actually hold here. Let's be fair, that probably should have been my first priority. It's like not splitting. So yeah, let's see how this goes. It might be alright. Green, as I said, reroll meridians when you shouldn't have. Looks relatively good. I mean, I guess it's a big send. 35k. Alright, seems to have done the job. I think this is better than 28. But it also depends what they're building, right? Another Pro League? No, I'm holding, I think. Oh my god, I have unloaded cannon still. How fucking hard is it? I'm more interested in this than the king. Wow. God, I'm so fucking good, by the way. Yeah, that's the game. It was a bit of an up and down, I suppose, but it ended up working out. Still just... what the fuck was that clog, man? I don't understand it. Anyway, it's a bit of a poor reflection on us that it went this long, I suppose, but you know, it ended up being fun because of it, so that's nice. But yeah, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.